what do I say? Ahoy! Welcome to a hero story. I don't know, man. I just watched DC FanDome, and these guys, you guys want to explain yourselves, introduce yourselves?
Why would you ever be a chump who watches DC FanDome live when you could just get like the highlights after?
I woke up 30 minutes ago and I have no idea what's happening.
And this is a hero story. I don't know what episode number it is, which is a problem if I don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
161.
So DC FanDome 2021 just finished like
163. Holy crap.
Yeah. Roughly 10 minutes ago as of this recording, and I just had JD and Harper hop on and I took notes. I watched the entire thing live. I didn't look away from my screen. I watched that entire like 35-minute Peacemaker Zoom call where they just talked about, I don't know. Yep. So Harper, being in Australia, this was happening very early in the morning for him, so he slept through it, and I'm just gonna kind of get his reactions here. I had him watch some things from DC FanDome just before recording, but yeah, just gonna get his reaction. And JD, being not a chump and not watching live, decided just to check out the highlights.
Just my internet right now is a little spotty, so I didn't think I was going to be able to stream anything. Although, granted, I'm on this call, but for a 4-hour thing, I was like, I'll just get the highlights, and I was kind of watching as it went. So, like, if something big dropped, I would look it up. Like the Flash trailer, I watched right away. So.
I'm a big fan of that sign behind you, JD, that says "Smile, you're on camera," which implies that there's a camera in the room also filming you while you film yourself for this podcast.
Well, isn't that interesting? I wish
I have a giraffe.
I wish I had access to that camera so I could put a fourth box on this like live stream here. That way, it's like 4 of us.
That would be so cool.
It was pretty funny because JD and Harper are in the same room right now, just opposite ends of the room.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, man?
You guys are just near each other.
I hope we're lined up on the YouTube because it's never the way it is on my screen.
No,
so I hope we're lined. No. Okay.
Yeah.
I just waved a random direction. I didn't actually think.
Yeah, you guys both look the same way. We're here to break down DC FanDome. So if you didn't watch it, I'm gonna tell you literally everything that happened because I wrote down everything.
Holy shit, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so 4 hours, which is much better than last year's 8 hours. There wasn't really any filler. Well, there's 2 filler segments, but besides that, like, it was all news. So it was fun, it was enjoyable, it was exciting. And it started off with Dwayne Johnson. It actually started off with like a little thing where it's like, welcome to DC FanDome, and you hear like a bunch of like iconic lines being said here and there. You hear like, I'm Vengeance, Robert Pattinson. You're like, I am the Knight from Kevin Conroy. And you hear Dwayne Johnson saying the hierarchy of power, the DC universe.
Oh, fuck. Fuck's sake.
They also played Ray Fisher's Booyah doing that.
Wait.
Which I found was kind of funny, but yeah.
Do you think when that played, Jeff Johns at Home was like in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? He's like,
I told you
that cost me my career.
But yeah, now DC FanDome started with saying, welcome to this DC FanDome. We're going to be premiering the Batman trailer at the end. So until then, we have a bunch of news.
I had to say it like,
yeah, like, it's coming. They always said after each segment, say coming up, and then it say like 3 things like Justice League kills the Suicide Squad, the Flash, and the Batman trailer still is happening. So stay with us.
They need to reassure you.
Yeah,
they know that they know where their bread is buttered.
Exactly. So they did the same thing as the last time, where it's like it's in like a green screen dome, and like the camera pan into someone standing in the center. So it starts off with Dwayne Johnson, who looked very tiny. You're just not used to the green screen. He's just kind of standing there awkwardly. That goes, the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change. We talked about the show for a bit, and then the behind the scenes clip and an actual clip, which you guys both watched. What do you think?
Okay. Depending on the context of this clip, I'm very excited because either they're going to go, Black Adam is just kind of like, can you get the fuck out of my domain and I will burn you into a skeleton if you overstep, or these people that he murdered are like really, really bad guys. And the audience is going to go, maybe Black Adam's not so bad because he killed other bad people. And
he tries to kill 5 children.
Yeah. Well, that's probably what the terrorist or mercenary people did. So Black Adam's a hero. I think that's
he's a hero that kills.
Would you say that he's a lethal protector?
Oh, for fuck's sake. We're done. It's over. We did Venom. It's over.
Sorry. I just, just so much Venom.
He's still on the Venom train.
I thought Black Adam actually looked not bad. I thought that
Yeah.
that looked like a comic book type scene, like turning him into a skull and then the skull turning to ash. I didn't think it was going to be in the modern age at all. I thought it would like maybe end in the modern age. I thought it was supposed to be like all ancient Egypt, and then the last scene would be like him,
Oh yeah, this is
being in
modern.
the modern age. But
Yeah,
obviously he was
I
getting
thought
lit
the
up
same
with a
thing.
full automatic, machine gun. So
That's a good point. I didn't think of that. Huh.
I thought it was weird towards the end of the trailer when he recited his entire verse from the song Face Off with Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's about
and-
drive.
well, and I thought it was weird.
Bro.
I thought it was weird too that the guy shooting at him walks up to him and he goes, "Are you that guy from WWE?" And then he crushed his skull and then turned him into ash. And he said,
Yeah,
"What's
that
up,
was like
jabroni? What's up, jabronis?"
When he dropped an elbow on that guy's head, I was like, "This is."
I was really suspicious of The Rock's Egyptian accent abilities, but when he said "What's up, jabronis," I was really in.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a reason why they didn't have him speak at all.
I think
Fuck,
there's
I
a
hope
I
it's
think
like-
I think there's a reason we both know that he's not going to have an Egyptian accent, despite the fact that we want him to.
Yeah. Doesn't
No,
look
but,
like he's
like-
gonna have the cape, but he does in this teaser. But in the the behind the scenes look, he doesn't wear a cape.
Although
I think
sometimes they CGI the cape, like Ben Affleck's Batman, they CGI the
yeah,
cape.
that's right. That's a good point.
Henry Cavill's Superman, they do the same thing. They
Who?
CGI most Henry Cavill Superman.
Who's that?
We don't talk about him.
Oh,
WB's at your door right now.
Yeah.
I'm guessing there was no Henry Cavill news at DC FanDome. Then.
He was never mentioned.
Oh, that's
there was actually a commercial for The Witcher. You'll see.
Yeah, they showed The Witcher. They
But
showed a Witcher
blurred-
teaser.
They don't even
blurred
they don't even own the rights to it, but they're like, we'll show it.
Yeah, we'll just show that we still respect. There was even a Superman segment celebrating like 87 years or whatever of Superman. And they showed a bunch of clips, but they didn't show Henry once.
What?
But they showed
I
like
saw-
every
well,
other Superman.
That came out online I think
Yeah,
last week. I think DC posted that, and
Yeah.
every comment was like, "Why is there no Henry?"
Yeah,
We
well,
know why there's no Henry.
Well, we don't actually. Warner Brothers knows, but they're not
I'm saying
telling
like,
us.
but I mean like we know that like they're trying to excommunicate.
Yeah, for some reason, it's odd.
John Wick
It all
guess-
started with a mustache and a Mission Impossible.
They really ruined his Superman.
He made the right choice, to be honest. That Mission Impossible movie was sick, and he was cool in it.
It was,
I've never watched one Mission Impossible.
Oh, they're good, man. You should.
If you can get past the fact that Tom Cruise is a weird fucking Scientologist nutcase, they're actually pretty fun.
Yeah, don't think of it as Tom
Or-
Cruise thing was Ethan Hunt.
We're not all Scientologists, no?
Oh,
shit! He
I
didn't
forgot
say
JD
that.
is.
Yeah.
Shit.
After Dwayne Johnson, they did. Who do you think of follow up from The Rock?
Ezra Miller.
Close, Grant Gustin. They brought up
way
CW
funnier. That's way
The
funnier.
Flash. Good
As if The
guess.
Rock has any concept of who Grant Gustin is. You'd have no idea.
You probably never heard of that.
He
name
actually
before.
picked up Grant Gustin by his neck and turned him into ash and said the power of hierarchy in the DC universe is about to change.
Look at you, you skinny little bitch.
You start saying what people were like hating on Grant Gustin in like 2016.
Yeah, he's just awful.
It's like,
Didn't you
"This
get
isn't
arrested
red,
for
it's
vaping on a
burgundy."
plane?
Remember when people who hated Grant Gustin's Flash used to post that he got arrested for vaping on a plane, as if like that has anything to do with his Flash?
Yeah.
I remember like Flesler would post that on Instagram.
It
I'm
was
like,
it was more just
okay.
funny because it wasn't even he got arrested. He just got like
yeah,
told
you got
off
like
vaping
asked to
on a
leave
plane.
off the
And it's
plane
like
or
it's such a
something.
minor story, but I was
Yeah.
like, how are people going to try and cancel Grant Gustin for this? Like, oh my god, I can't believe he was vaping on that airplane. He risked people's lives, and I was like, people have done worse things on airplanes. Like, come on, man.
Flash came on and he basically just talked for about 5 minutes of how the last season was fun, and then he's like, and
For-
now,
Not for us.
yeah, and he said, finally,
It was
we-
fun when he got that paycheck for each episode, but you know.
Mm.
He said, we have probably one of the biggest news. I've been wanting this for seasons after seasons, and we're finally doing it.
It's the
Gold boots, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And they didn't show it. Instagram. They said go on Instagram to see. They didn't
that's
show it at
weird.
DC FanDome.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't show it. That's kind of dumb.
Yeah, but it looks good.
Oh, that suit is like perfect. I would say it's the best Flash suit revealed of the day, and we've seen 3 of them.
Essentially, we've seen 4 of them technically. I guess he didn't watch all of it. I'll go.
Wait. Well, I mean, technically
Whoa.
there were 2 Flash suits in the Flash trailer, but if that's
But
what you
also
mean.
Suicide Squad goes to Justice League.
Right. So that would be 4, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It looks.
I'm not
nice.
all right. I'm not a fucking mathematician.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. It looks good. It looks. I'm not gonna watch the show, but it looks good.
Listen, a good suit isn't gonna save them from bad writing.
Yeah, you
but
literally
it
said
does,
that
it does
on
look
Instagram.
great. Like
No
like,
one can
I've always said I'd love
convince
to see
me.
the golden boots.
No one can convince me that show isn't a money laundering scheme. There is
Do you still
absolutely
watch
no
it,
way.
Harper, or no?
Fuck no, I have better things to do with my time. Actually, that's not
Remember,
true. But
Drew, friend of the podcast, told me that when he watches it, it's hard to watch. So he'll just get like drunk while watching it, and then it gets a lot better.
I don't.
The guy runs fast.
I can't do that. So
After that, they showed Aquaman and Lost Kingdom behind the scenes, just behind the scenes, but they revealed a new Black Manta suit. It
looks good.
Yeah, it looks very cool, very comic accurate.
did you say very goo?
I was gonna say
You're
very
like-
good or very cool. So
You're like the not very. You're like the biggest Black Manta fan I know.
I'm the
so-
only Black Manta fan, unfortunately. Yeah,
His
so
first appearance right behind you. So you're the.
I was very excited to see it. The helmet's a little different too. It's a lot bigger, which I kind of like the old one a little better, but we'll have to see it in action. It was just quick shots of bunch behind the scenes and Jason Momoa being like, "Good to be back." You know, getting the tattoos on, just got them on, and now I'm about to film a big action scene. And yeah, good to be back. He said good to be back a lot.
Well, it is good to be back.
It does look like from the behind the scenes that it is going to be like traveling across the ocean. And
Ocean to ocean?
Ocean to ocean. And
Gonna take a lot to get me away from
it's
you.
not Aquaman and Murrah. It seems to be Aquaman and Orm doing it
No
together.
shit. Okay, that is awesome.
I think they realized how many people wanted them to fire Amber Heard, but they're like, what if we just cut her out of the movie?
It's literally
Yeah.
like 3 minutes of just a bunch of behind the scenes shots, and Amber's shown once.
Yeah. I think they realized like there's no way we could have her and him together. So I think whatever
Like,
role they had for Mara, other than the kissing, they just put in Norm's. Unless they do kiss.
Oh.
They're
No, I think
definitely.
you're 100% right on that though. Like
I think she's gonna be a
like,
minor character.
we're not gonna fire her, but we're just
We're
gonna
not
like
gonna fire her, but we're just
Oh,
dumb
it's
her
gonna
down
be
to,
like
kinda cut her out.
Rose in The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, exactly.
How they
Just
basically
write her
just
out.
like, yeah, essentially. It's totally gonna be that. She's gonna be at the
I'll bet-
beginning, maybe the end. That's it.
Oh, that's right. Did anything happen to her in that movie? I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Did anything
she-
happen in that movie?
I don't remember. I
Somehow
don't know.
Palpatine has
This is
returned.
where we need Tyler to appear.
Tyler watched DC FanDome, and I'm gonna be playing an audio message at the end of going through all this.
Is
But
it
yeah.
the end because that's the Batman? Do we have to wait for the Batman? Are you going to do it the same way FanDome did it? Like, don't
Literally,
worry,
this is
our
the
Batman
same
reaction's
order.
coming up.
Yeah, this is the exact same order. So yeah, it looks like it's Orm is just traveling across the country with the world with Aquaman. And Scavenger was also shown. He's like a marine person, and like he's
No way.
He's an Aquaman character. I went, Scavenger, and my girlfriend was watching with me. She's like, who?
To be fair, I was taking the piss out of you, but like we all know what it's like when an obscure character that we specifically care about shows up. I remember
This is probably what it was like being an Iron Man fan in 2008, like before he was, cool.
I wouldn't know. I was too busy like doing drugs or whatever.
You mean like being 10?
I
Yes,
was gonna say
that.
you would have been pretty young, but
I would have been 11. Thank you,
Oh,
JD. But anyway,
jeez. I'm sorry. It's like being a Halloween fan when no one gives a fuck about that overly bloated franchise.
Oh fuck, man!
evil dies tonight.
What was going
it doesn't die
on?
tonight though. We have to make another movie, and then after that one, we'll probably make another one, and a few more.
There is like 10 minutes at the start and end of that movie that is so good, and then the rest.
I'm gonna watch it next weekend. So
I saw it last night. It's good.
The first 10 minutes are so good, and then the last 10
the
minutes
first,
are
like, 30
so
minutes.
good.
How come Michael Myers didn't call in the nuclear strike? He had 25 kill streak. Like, just call it
He does kind of. Right at the end, he pulls some shit out of his ass. Anyway, what were we talking about? What are we talking about? DC FanDome.
And that's our thoughts on DC FanDome Aquaman.
I was gonna say, like, I remember watching like Star Wars Celebration in like 2017 or something when they announced that Rook, Thrawn's like bodyguard, was gonna be in Star Wars Rebels, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's awesome!" And a friend was just like, "Who's that?" Because it's like such a random like Legends character.
Yeah, I mean that was me with
That's
Scavenger. I don't even care for Scavenger, but I'm like, is that who I think it is? Like my favorite villain of all time is Black Manta, so I'm very excited that he's gonna be the main villain. But the fact that we have like Scavenger in there too, I'm like, hey, we have another Aquaman villain. I hope Shaggy Man appears one day because he's a good Aquaman villain too. But anyways, there's actual comic news this FanDome. There's three comic news, three different segments spread out. First one, kind of similar to last time, Milestone Media came on to talk about comics like Static Shock and Icon and Rocket. They said this for 2022, all those like Milestone Media books will connect. And they also announced a comic called Blood Syndicate, which was a comic from the 90s that kind of was canceled. Now it's coming back. They also announced that, yes, the Static Shock movie is actually happening and it's almost finished like being written. And they announced a Milestone animated movie is in the works featuring Static Shock. And
happy for them.
So yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of us grew up on Static Shock, so yeah, it'd be cool to watch him in the movie.
Yeah,
and as someone who owns a 9.6 for his first appearance, bring me
oh
that
yeah,
money.
yeah, literally, it's gonna go up big time now that he's getting not just a regular movie but animated as well. So that's cool. Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League was after that. There's a little trailer, no gameplay at all, just a trailer of Suicide Squad characters doing banter to each other. New characters were kind of revealed, being Tinkerer, Brainiac, and then you saw people of the Justice League. The Justice League, like Superman, the Flash, Wonder Woman, John Stewart, and the Penguin is on the Suicide Squad as well.
In the last 5 years, we've gotten 4 versions of the Thinker, and we have not gotten one version of Wally West in any fucking media.
Oh, no, the Thinker, Tinkerer.
Oh, I thought you said Thinker.
No, like.
Oh, I was about to say, if there's another Thinker,
not Tinker. Gizmo.
I was gonna say, I thought the Tinkerer was the Spider-Man one.
Yeah, I messed up. Gizmo. That's the character. As soon as I said that, I'm like,
the guy from Teen Titans.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The little guy.
What the fuck? Why does the Flash's suit in this game look even dumber than the Ezra Miller one?
So bad. Oh my god.
What is going on? What do they do? The Flash is so easy to not fuck up. Just don't fuck it up.
It's a red suit with like a little bit of lightning on it, but they always want to make it like armor or like alien tech.
Yeah, it's always alien techie kind of look. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a Peacemaker trailer. You didn't tell me about this.
I was eating something when you said it's just a red suit with lightning, and I was going to be like, Ezra Miller, that seems like an oversimplification.
I mean, yeah. After that is the Peacemaker stuff, which was at first they showed some behind the scenes showing off Vigilante, who seems to be like acting like Ezra Miller, which is a little disturbing. And then there was a very, very long Zoom call with James Gunn and the cast of Peacemaker talking about just them filming season 1.
Are you going to watch Peacemaker or no? I know you don't have HBO Max, but...
Well, it's one of those things like if it's on, sure, if I have nothing else to do. Because they showed a trailer at the end of like the 30-minute Zoom call, and it looks fun. It looks funny. They have a CGI eagle as a Peacemaker's like pet, essentially, who just follows him around. It looks like the same as the Suicide Squad, like the same type of humor, same type of action and all that. So if you enjoy that, which I did enjoy that movie, same idea. It's John Cena. So
I don't have any interest. This is like I always say, it's not for me. This is absolutely not for me.
Yeah, I don't really have any interest. Are you watching the clip, Harper?
I'm watching the Suicide Squad trailer, and it is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. You want these guys to fight? No. The Suicide Squad kill the Justice League.
Oh.
It's like the Suicide Squad versus...
No, he's watching the Suicide Squad trailer from 2016. The one with Bohemian Rhapsody. He just wants to relive nostalgia.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was a gross laugh, Harper.
Better joke than Jared Leto.
I just don't... Oh, there's a... No, it doesn't matter. That's not that interesting. Are they filming a Justice League movie? What is going on in this trailer? Anyway, it doesn't look... Yeah, it'll be a game.
There's no gameplay. We don't know how it's gonna play.
Oh, there goes the flat. Okay, that was it. They just do like a zoom. They like slowed down and zoom in, and he's just like this.
Yeah,
what's he doing?
Anyway, it doesn't look that good. And it's in the Arkhamverse, which is odd to me. It doesn't feel like it is at all.
Is the Batman the same or no?
Well, we don't see Batman. We see the Batmobile driving, but we never see Batman in it.
Is this supposed to be like after Nightfall Protocol?
This is supposed to be, yeah. It is.
It's curious to think.
But yeah,
So it was like, did Dick take over or Tim take over as Batman? Oh,
Yeah.
we could get bald-headed Tim as Batman. God, I hated that from Arkham Knight.
Eminem.
Hey, man, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I just hate guys who get buzz cuts like that.
Hey,
It's
man.
stupid.
Hey, man. It's
Oh God,
really easy to draw your
I
anyway.
hate Tim Drake in the Arkhamverse. He dates Barbara Gordon, which makes no sense.
Oh, yeah, he does.
God, I hate that.
I mean, he marries her.
I hate that.
That's
I hate
weird.
That. I hate that.
Sorry, Harper, that you're just getting all this hate here. Because you do
Bold
look
man.
exactly like Arkham Tim Drake right now.
Thank you. What's an Arkham Tim Drake thing to do?
Harper, I just want to get your
Very-
live reaction to I just want to get your live reaction to this. I posted something right now while we're recording because I'm an asshole. And I said, did you catch this in the Flash trailer? And Sean said, yes, you could say I got it in a flash.
I feel so bad for you guys when I'm gone and your only fucking last line of defense is to get Sean on the podcast. And that's just what you have to deal with. You have to deal with that guy.
I appreciate the pun, Sean, but don't do it again.
Sean, if you ever do that again, we will find you.
After Peacemaker, there was some Superman and Lois season 2 behind the scenes where it was just the actress playing Lois and the actor playing Jonathan. Yeah, Jonathan. They just walked around the house that they film in, and they're just like, this fridge isn't actually a real fridge. See, there's no food in it. And
what?
Yeah.
It's not a real fridge?
Yeah. It was like, all right, like, cool. That was the time that I went and I made myself lunch during that. So after that,
wait, what'd you have for lunch? The people want to know.
Damn it, you weren't. I ordered Chinese food.
Oh, shit.
I didn't make myself anything. I went to go make myself some food. Then I'm like, oh, but I might miss something.
I might miss more tour of the fridge.
So
Superman and Lois's house.
Yeah, I opened my real fridge. I looked to see what there was. I'm like,
wait, your fridge works in your house, unlike the fridge in
Superman and Lois.
house?
Yeah.
Hunter, I'm taking issue with you because you said that Grant Gustin's, gold booted suit was very cool, and then you said, "Okay, never mind. Sorry, Grant. This just looks so cool," and it's the Ezra suit.
I like the Ezra suit.
Do you?
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Do you?
Then they started like a Superman thing. So that's when they show like Superman 20th or Superman, not 20th anniversary, 80 something anniversary, and not showing
Henry Cavill. He's been around for 20 years. He got created in 2001.
Yeah, literally. And
holy shit, JD! Like the arrow that you put on that post is so obnoxious.
I asked Hunter, can I do an obnoxious arrow and red circle, and he said yes. So
fucking so big.
Yeah, I'm gonna see your arrow here. JD,
you said it. Right. You said it could be obnoxious.
It's a little.
You got to do what it takes. All right, 60K don't come overnight.
Got a point.
Never mind.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
The Supergirl cast came on and they talked about how it's the last season and they talked about the last 6 years and they got all sad because they can't do it anymore. And I was like, all right. Then Stargirl came on and was like, hey, we're doing season 2 finale is like about to happen. So they showed a clip from the season 2 finale. I didn't watch Stargirl. I didn't really know what was going on. I watched the first 2 episodes. It was pretty good, but I don't really care about Stargirl. So anyway, you watch Stargirl, Harper?
Why?
Yeah,
looks cool. Jay Garrick's gonna be in it. That's sick.
Mm-hmm. Do you watch it, JD?
I only watched the pilot. I was gonna watch more, but it's a little cheesy for me.
I was going to watch more. Okay, yeah.
I'm not a big TV guy, though. You know this.
It's a little cheesy, yet you saw Let There Be Carnage 7 times in cinemas.
Yeah.
That is pure cinema.
I was very excited when I went through YouTube the other day and I just had like a 15-second like recommended video where someone had filmed Let There Be Carnage in the cinema and it said Venom Let There Be Carnage, Carnage says Let There Be Carnage, and then I was like, let's see how accurate this is, and sure enough it's just him going let there be carnage. I was so fucking excited. I was like
I'm actually a little disappointed he didn't say like there's going to be absolute carnage or like maximum carnage.
Yeah, sorry.
Kind of other,
wow, Venom, you are such a lethal protector. Wow.
Oh, God,
my God.
I thought you said we were done with that.
Sorry. You brought that up. We'll talk about
like
Venom.
fan.
Okay, we only have 3 more Venoms. After that, after 3 more times of bringing up Venom, we have to stop. Okay?
We better use them wisely.
Yeah,
Because,
use them wisely. They then went like, hey, we are making a Superman anime series called My Adventures with Superman. Here's some concept art. Oh, there's Jimmy Olsen, and moving on. Like, they really showed it for like a minute, not even.
I totally forgot about that one. That was like controversial, like what, a year ago?
Yeah, I forgot about it too. It looks fun. I mean, they just showed concept art.
It's
They
a
didn't
kid
show
show,
anything.
isn't it?
Yeah, it looks fine though.
It's like the Teen Titans Go market.
Forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. After that, Jim Lee came out and he just talked about today's Superman comics, saying Action Comics this is happening, and in Superman, John Kent's bisexual, and so on and so forth. And then
Jim Lee said that?
Oh,
yeah,
that was this week, wasn't it?
Oh man, I had no idea. I didn't think they would even talk about that on the FanDome. Huh.
They did. Jim Lee started with, you probably heard that he talked about it.
I just want to let it be known that Hunter's like name on the Zoom call is the hierarchy of power, but he spelled hierarchy wrong, and that's really annoying.
Does that
Did
shock
they
you?
actually?
Yes, there's an R after the E.
It's funny because I thought that was spelt wrong too, but I took it from Dwayne Johnson's Instagram how he spelled it.
What am I? Do I spell it? Let me Google it.
Because I thought that was wrong as well. But then I'm like, is it? So I looked.
Hierarchy. Yeah, he spelled it wrong.
Yeah, I spelled it HIEARCHY. That's how Dwayne Johnson spelled.
No, there's an R after the E.
Here, I'll change it for you here. Hold on.
You're gonna spell it like
Wait.
more fun.
Dwayne spelled it HIERARCHY.
Let me have a look. This is really like a sticking point for this episode. That the Rock can't
There.
spell.
That better?
He is unstoppable. Oh God, I hate you.
I like that better.
HIARKEE.
No, Hunter, I'm checking now. He spelt it right. What are you talking about?
Did he edit it?
I don't
Maybe
think so.
he did. Maybe
I
he
don't
did.
know.
What I write here? Mashika? What was that? Does that ring a bell? Oh, there's a clothing brand called Mashika, which is making Superman hats, and they didn't show it. So they just said,
What is the thing with like saying, "Oh, this thing's so cool"? You're not going to see it on the show.
Isn't it like that? Isn't the one rule of storytelling like, don't show or don't talk about what you're not going to show?
yeah, they just, when they were super here at Mashika, we're super excited to be making Superman inspired hats coming 2022.
Oh, thank God I could go to CBR and find an article called Andy Machete Introduces the Second Flash by Sean Griffin.
But oh, he must have been busy today.
Oh yeah.
DC League of Super Pets had a panel for a few seconds to say that the trailer is coming in a month. So speaking like, don't they showed a clip of very clear Kevin Hart yelling at Dwayne Johnson in their usual banter.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll just have you look it up for whenever you want to see that.
I can't believe Crypto the Superdog gets. Oh God, I can't believe Crypto the Superdog gets a movie before Wally West. I'm in pain.
Yeah,
That is crazy to think.
Not only does he get a movie, he also gets a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
When we were kids, I used to watch that. Lex Luthor looked really weird in that.
Doom Patrol is getting season 4. Turns out it is a real show.
Was this in debate? Did I miss this from the podcast?
I was talking to Ryan on Instagram, who's like a huge Doom Patrol fan, and he started freaking out. And I just wrote, "Doom Patrol's a real show?"
Yeah. Ryan's passion for that show makes me hate it, and I don't know why.
He must have freaked out when Mark Waid said that he loved it on the show.
Yeah, he did. No, he took issue with it because Mark Waid went, "Oh, Doom Patrol rocks," and I was like nodding along, going, "Yeah," and he was just like, "You haven't even made it one," and I was like, "Shut the fuck up, man."
I would agree with anything Mark Waid says. I would not have anything he says.
And then
you forgot my name.
After that, The Flash came on. So this is the big thing. This is your moment, JD.
If you want to know our thoughts on Flash, go to CBR's article written by Sean.
In November, you can see our reactions in November, wearing our Superman hats.
And the golden boots of Instagram.
Yep. looks fun.
I hate fun.
I think it looks really fun.
The Flash.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it looks.
I like
that
the
good.
idea that there's just 2 Ezra Millers for like the whole movie. I think that's funny. Like,
Yeah,
I thought that
'cause-
would be one scene, but it's like starring Ezra Miller, and I think that's cool.
Like, is that long-haired Ezra? Is he from Michael Keaton's universe, or is he from?
Well, so he's wearing the He's wearing the Batman suit with
Yeah.
the Flash logo
With
painted
spray
on
paint
it.
on it,
So
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I guess.
Like, where's he come from?
He'd be like the BVS era Barry Allen, probably, with like the long hair.
Oh, the one that was on the security camera. When he's
Maybe
like,
not like exactly that, but I think like
when
he's
Ezra was
probably
like,
got
"That's
powers.
not me."
That's not me. Yes, that's the one.
So
That's
monotone
the
when
Justice
Ezra
League
was like,
reference.
"That's not me."
That's what he said in
Yeah.
that scene.
In Justice League, yeah.
That feels
Was
like
that-
an
oh, yeah, that wasn't Justice League.
oversimplification.
That feels like an oversimplification.
I do like the suit. It looks like it's straight out of a comic.
That not.
Not
It
not
looks like
this.
it looks like you take the New 52 suit, the Injustice suit, and put them in a blender and just blend it up and then poured it out, and then that's what it is, because it's got like the the yellow light through it, like the New 52 suit, and then it's got the Injustice kind of like bulky armor suit. I don't love it. I've never. I don't know. I feel kind of. The yellow stripes have grown on me, like the when it lights up when he runs, but like I could do without it for live action.
I think it works. It
I
adds
hate the
more
cowl. I hate the cowl. Ugh.
It looks a little bit too much like a helmet
It looks like
than a
terrible.
mask,
Yeah, it looks like it's too big for his face. It looks like
especially on the side. The sides, it pops out a bit.
yeah. I don't know. It's a bit of an awkward fitting cowl, which I guess we're just gonna have to deal with. But
It looks like a block, like he's got a cardboard box taped around his head.
I think
Some
it'll
reason-
be better in motion, but yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I
Dude,
like about
the
this
Flash
episode?
ray.
Oh, that
What?
looks cool. Oh, it just feels very. We feel very like. Hey guys, welcome to a hero story. We're discussing DC FanDome. You're tuning in to 99.1, a hero story. Like, we
where
feel
was
really
this?
chill.
Where was this in the beginning of the episode when we needed an introduction?
Yeah, sorry, this is
I don't
this is
know.
the type of podcast where you listen to when you're driving at night.
You know, at the start of Black Panther.
Watch out, a deer!
You know, at the start of yeah, that's the start of Black Panther. Watch out, a deer.
No,
you
he said
remember
this podcast you listen to when you drive at night.
you remember when
I
Okoye
found my
said,
daddy with deer
"Oh,
hooves in
fuck
his
it."
chest.
Fuck it.
Sorry, go on.
No, nothing's gonna top that anyway. It's fine.
Oh, look, a giraffe. It looks like you have giraffe ears when you put your head in a certain way because like your head's kind of lined up with.
There you go.
It's just a deer suit instead of Black Panthers.
Fuck's sake. Right after I said we're so chill, I just completely derailed it.
Shouldn't have said anything. You should have waited till the end.
Fuck.
Kraven the Hunter could be the next Black Panther film. Hunting some deer. Anyway.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, then we got.
Wait, did you say Craven the Hunter? Because when you post that Electra thing the other day and you said Craven, I thought it said Karen, and I was like, Karen Page is the bad guy at the Electra miniseries. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she's back. I know
She would
she's
just
been-
like punch her once in the face and then it's over.
she's been dead for like 23 years, but DC decided to bring her back to.
I said I misread it completely.
I could tell. Anything else you guys want to say on the Flash?
I don't think it looks good. I'll obviously watch it day one, but I don't think this is gonna be good.
Take my money, but.
But
Take my
think
money
it would be
probably
good.
multiple times
Okay,
because
okay.
that's who I am.
What do you think will be better, the Flash movie or Venom Let There Be Carnage?
Flash
the
movie,
Flash movie.
but I mean it's kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe I
I
was
like
too
it.
harsh. Perhaps I was
No,
too harsh.
it's the helmet. It's the helmet looks
The
crap,
suit looks
and
cool.
the lines look very like disorganized. Like they're not
The top
sharp
one,
and
the top one doesn't look like a real guy in a suit. That kind of looks like a CGI
it look-
figure.
yeah, it looks like a CGI person standing there. I thought the same thing.
I think the suit just looks a little rubber, which would fit Michael Keaton be next to him.
Ah,
Yeah, that looks.
why does it
crap.
fit so awkwardly?
Oh my
It's just
god,
a
he
whole
looks
cowl.
like he looks like Nathan Fillion in the Suicide Squad. Like,
Am I too soon?
It's the same
Am I
suit,
too
yeah.
soon?
TDK.
Why do I don't understand why like they can't get the wings to go off the head. Like, why are they attached to the
Yeah,
cowl?
why
Make them
why
come
make them
off.
flat?
They
That's
don't like
very
doing
stupid.
that. That's all.
It's like they thought, oh well, Marvel did that with Captain America, so we better. But like Captain America is a military guy. Like the Flash
Yeah.
is cosmic speedy boy.
Even then, Cap suit's like it's a loose around the jaw. You know, it doesn't. It's not thick like a helmet for your
Well,
jawline.
it's a helmet up until here, and then it's a chin strap.
They should do
but
something like
this-
Daredevil, where it's like a looser kind
Yeah,
of fabric
with
on
the
that
helmet
part.
on top. I
Yeah.
agree. Hunter, straight up.
That would have been a better suit. After that, they showed a Sandman teaser that was literally 5 seconds. It was just shot, Sandman coming to Netflix.
Oh, wait. Sorry. You know what I think of when I see the Flash cowl like that? You remember that first shot of John Walker with the Captain America like helmet?
Yes,
where,
when he
where
looks
he
like the
looked
guy
like
from Up.
Yeah, he looks like the guy from Up. That's what Ezra Miller looks like. That is the new. That is the new.
Yeah.
There's 3. I'm about to make that post. Thank you. You guys are giving
That
me
is-
content idea that I have not had in years.
That is awesome.
I'm
That's
back.
so good.
I'm back.
I just got a perfect post idea. Oh, lovely.
JD's really. I remember like a year ago, JD was like, fuck it, I don't really care about Instagram. And now he's like, I'm back.
I'm back. He's back. He's back.
He's back. Oh, we love it.
The Injustice movie that's out, right?
It's
People-
out. Yes, it is out.
It's out.
It is
'Cause
out.
They talked about the Injustice movie for like 20 minutes.
Holy
No, it's
shit.
not on Blu-ray, right? It's on
It-
digital, so maybe they're just trying to pump it for when it's on Blu-ray.
Oh, that's why. Okay, because they showed a clip, they showed a trailer, and then Ed Boon, who made Injustice, came out and like talked about it for like 10 minutes, and then they had some of the voice actors come out and talk about it. Like it was.
I've heard it's very
segment.
shit.
I've heard it's very bad too. I heard it's just terrible, but yeah. I was shocked to see the next panel was a Blue Beetle panel, talking about the movie.
Yeah.
So they had the producer, the director, and some of the cast talk about Blue Beetle just as a character, what they plan to do with the character, saying like, oh, his identity is not going to be secret in this; it's going to be public. They also
Interesting.
showed one bit of concept art, which just looks like Blue Beetle. Like it just showed a picture of Blue Beetle. It said concept art. But yeah, it's officially happening, and it starts filming at the start of next year. They said the suit's not made yet, but they're in the process of a few different designs.
That's one that I almost bought his first appearance in a 9.8 when it was like $70-$80, and that's one I think I'm gonna have another regret on. It had the same opportunity with Miles, and that one.
It's probably 170 now. I'd say.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna take off even more.
Oh,
I think it
it'll
has
be
potential.
1,000 soon. Yeah, it'll be 1,000 as well. Yeah.
That's the way they work.
Smallville. JD, Smallville.
Is that what you wanted out of me?
Yep. Thanks. There was the cast of Smallville came
Also,
on.
like Smallville, I would like to throw that out there.
Yeah.
Good
They talked about
Today
the
is
20th anniversary.
I was about to say it's 20 years ago today that the pilot appeared.
Mhm.
Who
So
of the
they-
cast was there?
Superman, Lois,
Lois,
Lex.
Erica Denise.
That's all I remember. There's a few more. There's an older guy.
Was Michael Rosenbaum there?
Yep.
Was Allison Mack there?
No, she's in prison.
She's in prison.
She
She's
had
the-
some cult,
She was part of a sex cult.
which is funny because in Smallville season 1, Chloe's very concerned about Clark, and he's like, Chloe, I'm not going into a cult. And then Allison Mack must have been like, I need to go to my dressing
Who
room.
does she play?
Chloe, it's like Clark's friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's like his guy in the chair, basically.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Yeah, it's
And then
his
she likes
Cisco
Green
Ramon.
Arrow.
Yeah,
odd.
they
I
get
didn't
married,
know
have a
that.
kid together. But she makes so many references in that show where she's
It's a
like,
cult.
oh, it's super easy. Like in season 7, she's like, well, that's how cults work. You know, they bloody trick people. And then I was watching it just like, oh my God.
Yeah, she.
That's
Gosh.
scary. Well, yeah, they just
Yeah.
talked about it. Lex was there, and he's just like, this is the first thing that I've been noticed for. So, I like it. That's all I really remember. I kind of zoned out. I haven't seen Smallville. And
And you never will.
to all the people that are typing to me right now saying, you should watch it.
Yeah.
You
I'm
won't
good.
watch it. I've
I'm
already
good.
tried. I've
Yeah,
tried.
I don't
You don't
really,
have to. You actually don't have to.
Mhm.
Like,
I don't really like CW shows. So I'm good.
A lot of people, Hunter, will tell you that it doesn't feel like a CW show, and those people would be lying to
The
you.
clips I've seen look like a CW show.
I would say the first season definitely is like 100% CW playbook, but I do think it fucks, and it fucks hard.
It does fuck hard at times. It fucks super duper hard.
Michael Rosenbaum was Lex Luthor. It's still the best cast.
Fucks hard.
Relentlessly one of the questions was like, if you had to go back, would you change anything? Like, does the show have any flaws? And Lex is Michael
Rosenbaum.
Yeah, he was just like, Lex Luthor, why does he not have security? But he was like serious about it too. He's like, I don't get why the writers didn't.
He said that on his podcast. I watched one of the podcasts where he had Tom Welling, Superman, on.
Man, he really
they were talking about
with that.
They were talking about like stupid things in Smallville, like how you can avoid half the episodes. That show's funny.
Yeah. Then sorry, I lost my thing. Oh, they announced an animated movie, a CGI animated movie called
Here we go.
Battle of the Super Sons.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is
starring
very
Damien and John as kids. And it's gonna be based off of the Peter J. Tomasi Superman. Right.
No way. I hope the animation style looks like Jorge Jimenez art. I know it won't, but like a dream.
Yeah, if anything. It's gonna be CG though, which I'm a little concerned about. But yeah.
Why? We just watched What If, and that was like
that's a good point. Yeah. I didn't think of it in that style. I'm thinking.
I remember like people were shitting on like, what was that? Star Wars Resistance. Do you remember that show?
I didn't watch it, but
the animation for it looked really cool. The style for it looked really cool.
100%.
But people initially were like, "Oh, this looks terrible," but it's like I think
this
you just don't
Clone
like.
Wars?
Yeah, this isn't Clone Wars. Which like fair enough. I love the Clone Wars animation as well, but like
Clone Wars
they can go either way.
Green Lantern, the animated series, is the same thing.
Yeah,
it does. Although
even the one that doesn't get as much love, Beware the Batman, that had weird animation style.
Yeah, it did. That's right.
Professor Pig.
They didn't really say much information on this, but they just said it's officially happening. They didn't say if it's to theaters or straight to DVD kind of thing, but it's happening. There's no information after that. A comic was announced that was teased in, I think it was Shazam Future State. Monkey Prince, which is a really old DC character, will be getting a mini series where Darkseid's the villain, and that's all they really said. Monkey Prince is a hero who, it's kind of like Shazam, like he turns into like a monkey person when he says a magic word, I believe, and he has strength, and he's like Spider-Man. So I
just thought it was more funny. Like maybe him and Darkseid do have like some sort of history, but I love the idea that they were like, we need like a villain. How about we just go to Darkseid? Like that's so random.
Yeah, it's happening. We got Gotham Knights trailer and a little behind the scenes interview with Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, and Jim Lee for some reason, talking about how it's a Court of Owls video game and how Scott Snyder wrote a lot of the game. He got to like add more things that he wanted to the Court of Owls story.
There's gonna be like 7 hours about how like metal is this special property and it can magnetize and electrify. Oh god!
It looks. Then they showed some like a trailer for it. It looks really cool, like really really cool. They showed a scene where I think it was Barbara and Jason get captured by the court and like dragged into the labyrinth and separated, and they're trying to find each other, and just a bunch of shots of them like fighting these like little bosses of Talons, and Barbara's going through like this Indiana Jones style like dungeon. And
I'm gonna watch the trailer.
Yeah, go for it. She's wearing a Court of Owls mask during it as well, which is interesting. Like it looks.
You're
really
a pretty
cool.
big you're one of the biggest Court of Owls fans I know, Hunter.
I am. Okay.
I feel like you are. I feel like
I love it.
Owls, you're a fan.
I do love it.
I love it. Yes, I am. Yes, you are.
Well, I mean, one of the biggest. I thought most people kind of love this comic.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I feel like I don't know. I feel like when I think of Court of Owls, I think of you. I think you're a fan.
Do you not like it?
Oh, I love Court of Owls, but
this trailer is weird, man. Like, listen to it.
Yeah, you have exactly. You have a whole mask.
The wrong pocket. Hey, look how tall he is.
Oh, sorry. This is the Kangaroo Jack trailer. I have the wrong trailer. Oops.
I was going to say I don't remember that song.
No, that.
I've missed this a lot.
And
which cowl do you think fits more awkwardly?
Holy shit, that is that is so good.
Are you still watching it, Harper?
You can't prove that I am.
It's true. Well,
I just want the part where he says a hip hop. Oh wait.
It's the world's most unlikely thief. Kangaroo Jack. Love the jacket, Charlie. Nice. I said a hip hop. The hippie did a hip hop. You don't stop the
We watched Kangaroo Jack for a Hero Story watch party. I've never seen it.
How do you direct that and not immediately hang yourself? Sorry.
Christ almighty.
Sorry. I don't know.
JD, I don't think you were there for that episode, but it was Tyler Harper and I, and we talked.
I watched the episode. It was a terrible episode, but
I thought it was pretty good.
We should do it for a watch party.
Yeah,
If only
I'm down.
watch party still existed.
After that episode, I had a follower message me saying, he's like, "No way, I like just watched that." And I'm like, "What? How did you just watch this?" And that's
Why
how it was.
did you just watch this?
He said,
There's another one.
Snap.
There is another. Remember Bruce Wayne in Gotham? He had an awkward cowl too.
How are you finding these?
Oh, that's right. That is exactly what it is. It looks like one of like the Kick-Ass costumes or something.
Oh man, now I gotta put him in the Four Horsemen. Who gets knocked out? I think Carl from Up gets knocked out.
Yeah, you have to knock out. He's like the template, but if you need to knock someone out, you gotta knock him out.
The game does look fun though, and it's gonna be 4-player co-op. So,
I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be very fun. But I just hope it has
better than
longevity.
Suicide Squad.
I just hope it's better than Avengers.
Oh, I forgot about this. I actually feel bad for this director because he wanted to make Kangaroo Jack R-rated, and then they had to change it to PG.
Oh, fun fact. Same idea with the Scooby-Doo live-action movie. It was gonna be R-rated.
Really?
Yeah.
Mary Jane. That's like my favorite name.
Dude, Mary fucking Jane. Give me that spliff, bro. Let's go.
They filmed half. I think it was like 3/4 of the movie with in mind that it's gonna be R-rated, and the studio came to James.
Really?
Well, yeah.
I like the scene where Fred changes minds with Daphne, and then he goes and he looks inside the shirt and he's like, "Nice."
Yep. And then the studio came to James Gunn and it's like, "You can't do this, man. You got to make this like for kids." And he's like, "Oh, we got to do reshoots." But they kept some things in, of course. Yeah. After Gotham Knights, they showed a teaser for Batwoman season 3. Cool. If you like
I want your full thoughts on Batwoman season 3.
I've never watched
give me
anything
your thoughts on the
Batwoman.
first 2 seasons.
Well, I've seen that crossover where Ruby Rose was in it as Batwoman.
Oh my god, fucking what was that one? Elseworlds.
Yeah.
Oh, that was with Kevin Conroy when he was
Yeah.
like the murderous Batman.
Yeah, that's odd. I can't say I hate it. I can't say I love it because I've never seen it. So if you like Batwoman, hope you enjoy that teaser of a character named Alice.
I watched some of it.
Oh, what do you think?
I just want to say, go fuck yourself to both of you because my post of the Green Arrow got 1,000 likes in 30 minutes. So
that's I didn't doubt you. I was just saying it was very obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
You put a big arrow and like you will just bring in all the idiots. It's fucking incredible how well.
That's Instagram, baby. You want to get followers.
That is it. You have to sell your fucking soul. Okay, what is this truth, justice, and a better tomorrow thing I keep saying? I have no idea.
They're changing the Superman slogan.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
So Superman's slogan is no longer Superman, True Justice, and the American Way.
Yeah, but hasn't it been like that for a while?
Yeah, I thought it was.
It hasn't been the American way forever because, like, you know.
And I thought a better tomorrow has been a thing for a few months now, at least.
Oh, I thought this was new. I hadn't heard that one before, but I haven't heard the Truth, Justice, and the American Way since like 2004. So
yeah, it's like why are people so upset? Is it just because Americans
are
upset? Insecure? People were massively upset about the fact that it's like, oh, what, he's rejecting America? Americans just are fucking so sensitive about everything. It's like, oh, it's not about America.
Gonna go save someone in Japan and be like, the American way.
The American way, no, thank you.
I do like the slogan of Truth, Justice, and the American Way that Superman is a product of like a great American system, that he is the best version of the American way.
Yeah, no shit.
And one of my favorite Superman stories of all time is called What's So Funny About Truth, Justice, and the American Way from Action Comics 775. But I do understand that no one uses it anymore. So,
but it makes no sense as a like personal slogan. It makes no sense that that's something he would say.
He's gonna
But
go
When else
save
is
like
it gonna?
Has he
When
ever
else
said
is
it?
it? No, but like when else is it?
When's the
Of
last
course,
time?
there's
When's the last
no
time
way
he,
he's
when's the last
never
time he
said
said it? 1942 when he's like, "Truth, justice, the American way. Slap a jab and buy some more bonds."
Yeah, that's crazy.
that he actually said that. Yeah.
He did say that. It's
Yeah.
so bad too. Those covers,
But
man.
like in
Holy
today's
shit.
comics, you're not gonna see Superman go to like an alien planet and be like, make sure you'll have truth, justice, and the American way. Like, what's an American way? Like, a better tomorrow
think that
works for all.
You guys
are
don't have guns?
I don't think you guys are reading into this correctly, though. Like, what it stands for is more so like, you know, like I said, born and raised in Kansas, you know, adopted by two Americans, like that kind of thing. But
Yes.
they also don't use it anymore, so it shouldn't really be a controversy. It's like one of those things that becomes a controversy for no reason. On
No,
Twitter.
it was
like,
just more people being so mad about the change. Like,
right.
what-
I mean, there's no
what-
reason to be
who
mad,
cared?
but
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of angry Superman fans out there this week.
Yeah, Superman fans. Definitely.
He likes Lois.
Mm.
that's right. He said Lois normal there.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Lois. Well,
Hey,
there's like
Lois.
there's like an
Hey,
American
Lois.
politician, I think, who Miss Jared's got blocked by immediately for commenting nice because she tweeted out, Superman's not bisexual. He likes Lois.
Oh God.
Miss Jared's was like attacking her.
Louise Lane is my favorite character in the
Yeah.
DC universe.
People would literally rather John like be weird and incest like it's Game of Thrones than be bi.
Yeah.
There are those people out there.
Essentially. There was a Catwoman animated movie announced. I think it's called Catwoman Hunted. I forgot to write down
It
the
is
name.
called Hunted.
Okay. Well, I did write down the name, but it'll autocorrect it to Catwoman Mated. And I don't think that was it. So, it's about Catwoman stealing a gem.
Oh wow!
What-
Shock
what-
fucking
what
horror!
original
a
fucking
yeah,
concept.
How groundbreaking!
I mean, how did they think of that?
Yep. So, but it's a very expensive gem, though.
Oh
And-
fuck, that changes
What?
it, doesn't it?
Yeah. There
Wait,
you
let me
go.
guess. She's gonna have a cat with her when she steals it, because for some
Probably.
reason,
She does say at one point she's like falling from out of an airplane, and then she uses a parachute, and then it gets caught on something, and she lands on a rooftop, and you hear, Selena, are you okay? And she goes, a cat always lands on her feet. So that was a cool line.
and then when she like takes the diamond, she's gonna be like, "It's perfect,"
Mhm.
because I hate Catwoman as a character.
Cat.
I really do.
Yeah, JD does. Yeah, I forgot you do like fake Catwoman.
I think Catwoman's the stupidest fucking character.
Really?
Damn, I didn't know he was angry.
Oh my
like
god.
Like in my top 5 hated characters, absolutely just hate
The
Catwoman.
Batman coming to cinemas in 2022.
Yeah, JD was just grinding his teeth watching the Batman trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Is that Selena Kyle?
First she has short hair, then she has long hair, then she has a red wig.
It makes no sense.
What will
He's
it
just
end?
screaming at the television.
Legend of Tomorrow is getting a 100th episode, so there was a recap in 100 seconds.
Okay.
Legend
Yeah.
Tomorrow's still on?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
A new, I don't know if this was a movie or a series, but they announced a thing called Bat Wheels. And it is
What is happening?
here, JD, you want to explain what that
really
is?
challenging my mental health.
I don't know what Bat Wheels is.
Just try.
I can only assume that it's like a Hot Wheel, maybe, with a
Okay.
Batman logo on it, where they take money from small children and they give it to the DC Comic Foundation.
Okay.
I hate DC for all the bad stuff they do. I truly do.
Okay, Harper, what is Bat Wheels?
Bat Wheels is an animated series where different
Wait, is it about the Batmobile? Because I'm gonna lose my shit if it
different
is.
oh my god, yeah, is it like Knight Rider? Is it like the the Batmobile talks to Batman?
Hey,
So
kid.
it's a combination of two things. It's Batman, of course,
No shit.
but
okay.
this universe is like basically the same style
As
as cars. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So the
that's-
eyes are the windows, and they have mouths, and they
fuck
yeah.
yes. Cannot
You
wait.
ever
Cars
seen?
4.
You ever seen in Cars? I think it's Cars 2 or Cars 3. They show that there's a Cars World War II. So that means that there's like a car Hitler, and like they also show
Storming
like
car Normandy.
yeah. You ever seen that? You ever seen that shit post?
No, that's fucking incredible.
Yeah,
That's
there's
so
like,
good.
oh god, there's this full car shit. I'll send it to you guys. It's fucking hilarious.
There's another. So Batman: The Audio Adventures is pretty successful. So DC decided to do another audio adventures called Batman Unburied with a completely different cast for some reason.
Oh, who was in the original cast? Wasn't it some like
Jeffrey Wright was Batman. Rosie
That's
Dawson
right.
was Catwoman. Yeah, it's very good. I listened to the first 2 episodes. It was very enjoyable.
Give me the best commission.
Although it's kind of difficult to listen to without thinking that he's about to say time, space. It's not a linear path. So yeah, he does his Batman voice is the same as his Watcher voice. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, and I was listening to this like while What If was happening. So big news. The Batman is teaming up with Puma to make Batman clothes. Inspired by the Batman movie. So okay,
I really thought when we come on here, you would start telling me shit, and my energy would go up, and I get more excited. You know, it is my last episode after all. I thought maybe you'd be going out with a bang, some excitement. Everything you've said, I'm actually more tired. Like I feel like going back to bed.
Just looking at the list.
Nothing.
Batgirl. They talked about this the movie.
It's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it.
They didn't say anything. They just said that it starts filming like right away. It's right about to start filming.
Well, they confirmed that she's gonna have red hair.
Yeah, they confirmed she is gonna have red hair. Her suit's gonna be more classic. It's gonna have a cowl. It's not gonna be like the one where it's just like the small mask. And
I like that.
Yeah,
don't do the Burnside outfit.
They said they wanted to save who the villain is. They want to save the rest of the cast as a surprise, but it starts filming like right away here.
Batman is confirmed for that too, right? Like a Batman. We don't know which Batman.
I don't think so.
I thought I read online that a Batman is confirmed for the Batgirl movie. We just don't know which one. And people think it's gonna be Keaton for some reason, which God, I hope not.
God. Here, Harper. Titan season 4 was announced.
Oh, for fuck's sake. God, just give me something.
And then they teased Selena Kyle.
For Titans?
Yeah.
Titans?
So there you go,
What
JD.
the fuck?
It's basically just become a Bat Family show at this point.
Because they showed a clip
Tim,
of
Jason, Dick.
Tim Drake and Beast Boy were like hacking into like a Bat computer. And the password to get in was, the hint was, who was the one who got away? And the password was Selena Kyle. And then Beast Boy's like, who's Selena Kyle? And then it cuts.
You're telling me Batman, who's like this like tech billionaire's password is fucking Selena Kyle to the most powerful computer in like the history of the world that has access to like all these like criminal databases and like all his private secrets that like they use to get like How to Kill the Justice League is how you would have to get on that computer, and the fucking password is Selena Kyle.
And not even that.
And he has a fucking hint on it. That's what I was about to say. As if Ra's al Ghul gets to the back computer and he's like,
And it even says you have 3 tries or you're locked out. And it's like,
Holy
and Beast Boy's like,
shit.
who's the one who got away? Joker. Error. And then without hesitation, Beast Boy's like, Riddler. Like,
who let Beast? Wait, isn't Dick on this show? They let Beast Boy use 2 of their tries.
Yeah. Then Tim
that's
Drake's
crazy.
like, do Selena Kyle. And Selena space not underscore. They just space Kyle. And
Wait, how come they tried Selena Kyle and not Catwoman? I mean, if they went with Riddler and Joker, they're going with professional names.
Well, Beast Boy didn't know Selena. I don't know.
I hate Titans.
I don't
so
watch
much,
Titans.
I don't even watch it.
Yeah.
I hate Titans.
Let's gain season 4, and they didn't really
That
say
is the
anything.
dumbest fucking thing. Oh my god, the fucking back computer has a hint. I got locked out of my iPhone, but the fucking back computer has a hint.
I love the idea that the Bat computer has like a, have you forgotten your password? And you can just set it to his email address.
It
has like 2-factor authentication. Like they log in with Selena Kyle and then it sends a text to Bruce's phone and he's like,
The Batman at hotmail.com.
After that, Harley Quinn season 3 got like an unfinished trailer. It was like unfinished animation.
Oh, okay.
It was like, okay, yeah, if you like that.
I feel like they don't plan FanDome. I feel like they're just like the week before they go,
start the
has anyone
stream
got anything?
They start the stream for FanDome. They're like, all right, let's see how this runs.
They just have to call at the animation department of Harley Quinn, and they're just like, fuck, we just started. They're like, you got to show something.
Okay, this was cool. Batman the Cape Crusader. We didn't get any look of it, but we had Matt Reeves J.J. Abrams and Bruce Timm come on to talk about it.
I liked what Bruce Timm said.
Yeah, he says that this is going to be an animated series that's going to be much more than Batman the Animated Series because there's more things they could do with today's technology. It's going to be a lot more adult focused as well. Although Batman himself is going to be a younger Batman with barely any tech at first, but as the series goes on, he's going to get more and more tech.
I always think it's a mistake to start with young Batman when you have so much Batman lore that you can pull from when he's older. Like
Matt Reeves says the main inspiration was year one.
It's kind of like I do love year one, but
so there you go.
I think and you got my interest. No, but I think like it's the same way with like Spider-Man when they always start him in high school. Like there's so many more stories to tell if you go a little bit later down the line. Why does every Batman story have to start when he's like Batman's first year in Gotham? Like give me Batman 10 years. Like that's why I was kind of interested in Ben Affleck's Batman, that he was like a 20 years in Gotham with Batman. Obviously,
I was about to say, I have a director's cut for you?
20 years in Batman, 20 years in Gotham. How many friends are left? Oh my God, he's talking about Harvey Dent. I remember I said that in 2016.
How many stayed that way?
How many stayed that way?
Yeah. I feel like I could say that movie word for word. BVS is good.
Mm-hmm.
DC Heroes and Villains was announced, which is a mobile RPG game.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I'm downloading it right now.
Bro.
There you go. Todd McFarlane came on to say
Todd McFarlane.
Holy shit, Hudson.
You want to try that again, sweetheart?
This is the 164th episode of the podcast. Or 63rd.
Is this the first episode?
Yeah. Todd McFarlane came on and he went, "Hey everyone, Todd McFarlane here from McFarlane Toys, my company." Toys.
What the fuck is happening?
Just signed a new contract with DC Comics to be making more DC comic toys. We're going to continue the Batman Black and White series. We're going to start the Harley Quinn Black, White, and Red series. We're going to be making a Robert Pattinson Batman figure. We're going to be making a Dwayne Johnson Black Adam figure. And yeah,
I think we're getting all those Flash figures, all those figures, not getting any fucking Flash related figures.
No,
the Batman Black and White series is like, I mean, some of them are awesome and some of them are so fucking dumb. God,
I have one.
I have a lot of pain.
I have two. I have a Greg Capullo Joker and a Greg Capullo Batman.
Those are the cool ones. The Greg Capullo ones are cool, but they have some really bad ones.
Yeah, they do. Young Justice, Phantoms, which is basically Young Justice season 3.
What did you fucking say?
Yeah,
Young Justice.
Yo, Caleb.
Yo.
Young Justice kind of reminds me of Young Justice by Brian Michael Bendis.
Yeah.
Yo.
This is a show. Episode 1 is out now.
And episode 2. The first 2 episodes are out.
Yeah, which is crazy because I feel like I forgot this was happening.
I'm not watching unless Wally West comes back.
I think I'll be watching too.
I will watch just because I think that 3A was good. I think just 3B was shit. But season 1 is great. Season 2 is good.
Great.
Season 3A is pretty good, and season 3B is shit. It's more good than bad.
It just went nowhere though. Like that entire season was just like.
But it started out so good. 3A was so good. I thought like they were doing so much world building. Like he's like John fucking Kent. I'm like, wow. Like they're really building a DC universe.
Nowhere. We're nowhere.
Yeah.
Forager likes cookie. that was
Fred Bug.
God, I hated that.
Forager.
Halo. God, that was so annoying.
Is Halo in the comics? Or is she an original character?
No, it's a game by Bungie.
Oh, Halo Infinite coming to your Xbox Series XS or Xbox One.
PlayStation.
Halo is a character in the comics, but it's one of those like nothing. It's like how Vibe is in the comics, but like was nothing.
Okay, yeah. So they just added to her. Okay,
right.
That's fine. DMZ is I guess a graphic novel that DC published. It's getting a show, like a mini series.
Wait, what was the graphic novel?
DMZ. It's about a post-apocalyptic world. I've never heard of it, but Rosie Dawson is starring in it, and it's already like almost done filming.
Is she voicing Wonder Woman? Because
it's live action.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just about like a world that like there's no power left, and so.
Oh. I think I saw a trailer for this.
Yeah, so it just showed that Rosie Dawson like just wrapped up filming, so that's cool. Naomi had a clip. It looks like it takes place in the same universe as Superman and Lois, because they talked about Superman in it.
Really? Really? That's
Yeah.
kind of cool. Like to build that universe out a bit. Because like, is that still connected to the Flash and shit?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it is.
Kind of like
No,
loose
like,
cannon, right? Which is
Yeah.
probably better.
I would just
Yeah.
say like post-crisis, it's not. You know what I mean?
But like, why? Because it.
Because then you don't have to have it in a universe with a bunch of garbage.
Fair enough. There was a clip where Naomi hears that there's something happening with Superman, so she goes over to find out, and then something happens, and she starts to hear like this like static in her ear, and then she passes out. And when she passes out, Superman kind of like flies over her, and that's where the clip ends.
That's cool.
Does she go up to Superman and say, "Hi, I'm Naomi," and introduce herself and tell her whole origin?
Unfortunately, not. And you don't see Superman's face; he just kind of like flies really quickly. So it's probably not going to be Tyler. We're probably not going to see like Superman besides
That's
him fly by.
stupid.
But
Like, because he is in that like first couple issues. Is he not like a main? Isn't he fighting someone at her origin story or whatever
I
in the first issue?
didn't
Is he
read it.
fighting like Mongol or something?
I didn't read it.
I thought she was from
Okay.
another Earth.
No. But like where we pick up the story, I think he's like fighting Mongol and she's like watching it or something.
Oh, that happens in Action Comics, yeah.
Oh, is that when she's there?
I mean,
We're,
Shazam.
we're clearly Naomi experts.
Yeah.
So someone bought. You know what? I'm gonna go on Comixology. I'm gonna look up Naomi and I'm gonna see if the preview has Superman in it for the first issue. I just opened Comixology and it was just on naked Doctor Strange.
Oh,
What?
It's good stuff.
What?
the Comixology app starts wherever like you left off.
Yeah, and that's where I was up to, and I just paused on that. Oh, look at that
Hunter's dog is barking.
first issue, you stupid fucks. Look at this. It's fighting. Just let it.
Oh yeah, I
go.
like that bright screen.
Look, see, look. Oh, fuck, mate. There he is. Look.
Oh yeah, right away.
Oh
Straight
yeah,
away.
there he is.
You
Oh, yeah.
fucking
There he
hacks,
is.
you stupid bastards.
Whoa there, pal.
Shazam: Fury of the Gods was next, and they talked about some behind the scenes. They showed a few clips from behind the scenes, just talking about like, oh yeah, we got like new suits. Yeah, they didn't talk about much there. It just ended with it being like coming to theaters 2023.
Why is that so far? Those kids are going to be grown-ups by the third one.
They're
Yeah,
gonna be older than us.
And they want to save the third one. They want to save Black Adam for the third one.
Yeah.
So
Oh my god.
It's odd. I don't know what they're gonna do with this, but we'll see. Then they talked about Wonder Woman's 80th anniversary. Patty Jenkins and Linda Carter came on just to talk about how much the character means to them, and then it ended with announcing a new Wonder Woman comic book series called Trial of the Amazons, focusing on Themyscira, starring Diana, Yara Flor, Hippolyta, and Nubia, and then a few others. No Cassie, no Donna for some reason.
I knew it. I knew
Of
it before
course.
you even said it. When,
Yeah.
when you said featuring, I'm like, no way will Donna or Cassie be in it. I knew it.
They're not on the cover. They didn't mention them. They just said Yara Flor, Diana, and Hippolyta are going to be the main characters. So cool. After that, Sweet Tooth, we got behind the scenes for season 2.
Oh boy, Jeff Lemire.
That
Was Danny
Netflix
Jr.
series.
there?
JD, you're just like sitting in the dark now.
Yeah, his
There
room
was
has gotten.
there was an auto light, but it timed out. I'll go turn it on.
No, it's okay. You can stay. Was
No.
Robert Downey Jr. at FanDome to be like, look, I'm producing Sweet Tooth?
No, he wasn't.
Fuck.
It was the main kid who plays the main character saying, I ate a lot of candy.
I feel like it would have been really cool if he was there and then all the DC actors like try and beat him up or something. Because he's from the
that'd
other
be
side.
Dwayne Johnson just comes in.
Yeah, walks in.
I know
was
you.
curious. I'm
I
curious
just
to
realized
see
that
how
the
tall.
light is on a timer, so when I turned it, it went tick 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 tick. So
How
maybe dark.
tall is Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
Dwayne
6'5".
Johnson is
6'2".
4'9".
Jesus Christ. Okay, what is that in feet? It was
6'5".
really low. It didn't show me. 6'5", is it?
I think he is 6'5". Yeah,
How tall is The Rock?
He just looks so like not.
6'5". Yep.
it's about drive, it's about power.
I just typed in Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I didn't need to do that. Like I did it purely off of just like repetition.
In the Amazing Spider-Man, when Andrew Garfield is googling something and he uses 2 question marks, that really irks me. Who the fuck uses a question mark on Google? And
Who uses a
2
question mark? Yeah,
Who
exactly.
uses 2 question marks on Google?
Yeah.
These are
Next time you watch
really
it-
curious.
Next time you watch the Amazing Spider-Man, you're gonna notice that. You're gonna be like, "That's stupid."
I watched
That's
The
weird.
Amazing Spider-Man like 2 weeks ago. I didn't notice
Yeah, you
that.
watch it all the time.
That movie fucks hard. I
Is it
love
the second one or the first one?
No, I think it's the.
Because I watched the first one like just a few weeks ago and I didn't notice that.
I'm pretty sure it's the first one.
That movie is so good though.
It is so good.
You're more likely to watch it before anyone else on this podcast. So next time you watch it,
what do you mean? I think that's the
Amazing
best.
Spider-Man 1 is really good, man.
Fight rocks.
Okay.
Do you say Feige rocks?
No, I said it fucking rocks. But Feige does rock. Yes,
he does. I wonder what he thinks about Venom. We have 2 more.
It's like in Jumanji when they have the lives on their arm.
That's amazing.
Just use my last one.
Big news, Harper. Wake up, man. Pennyworth is getting season 3. Turns out there was a season 2.
Turns out it's still going. Wow.
Remember when Teen Titans Go to the Movies made fun of how they're like, before a Robin movie, we're going to get an Alfred movie and a Batmobile movie. And we actually have both of those now.
No, we actually have that.
Listen, I'm typically a big defender of DC Comics. Like I watched.
No, you're
Gotham.
not.
Yeah, I typically am.
You said big defender, and I genuinely heard lethal protector. One more. We've got one more.
No.
Use it wisely.
But I genuinely did think that as soon as you said it.
I'm genuinely a big defender of DC Comics for the most part. And I watched Gotham. I thought it was a good prequel series. I thought it at least had material to use. But a fucking Alfred show, why?
I think it looks better than Gotham. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
Are you kidding me? I watched the first season of Gotham, right? And I was almost put on suicide watch when Fish Mooney would show up. That is the worst fictional character in any comic book.
Will Smith's wife isn't fictional.
Oh my god. For fuck's sake. That character is the worst. I was like, how is this show a thing?
She's only in season 1,
I don't think
right?
Fish was that bad.
No, she comes back. She comes back.
She's like a good villain. She dies though.
Yeah, and then she comes back, and then she's gone again.
Cobblepot like takes over.
Yes, he's good. I like him.
She has a very weird relation with Cobblepot. I didn't know if he was like attracted to her or scared of her.
Yeah, I think
in the end they revealed he was gay,
which was like obvious from the get-go.
So, yeah, but like in the beginning, he's like weirdly like attracted to and afraid of Fish Mooney.
Whoa, bro! Weirdly, there's nothing weird about that, JD. You
Sorry, I think
JD whenever he reads John Kent, just
yeah. When they pitch a John Kent and Tim Drake miniseries.
Oh no!
Not on my watch.
Featuring Catwoman
and Wonder Woman and John Constantine.
There's just like a little thing in this issue, like in this issue, not Cassie and Don.
It's like a new bi-weekly miniseries.
All right, that's pretty good. Oh man.
All right, I'm done with that.
Jim Lee came on again. He's like, if you've been following my Instagram for the past 3 months, you notice I've been posting random pictures with no explanation. Well, turns out it's a puzzle, and the puzzle is it's the cover of Crisis of Infinite Earths, like the double spread, and he just redrew it with different characters.
Has he been posting that? I haven't even.
He has been, but no one knew it was a puzzle. So it was revealed as the cover of Crisis on Infinite Earths with different characters, and then Tiffany Smith was like, "What does this mean?" And then he starts talking, but they like bleeped it out, and then Tiffany Smith is like, "You can't say that," and Jim Lee's like, "Oh, we'll edit it in post-production." I guess the fans are gonna have to wait to see what this means. So, are we getting another Infinite or Crisis on Infinite Earths?
Why?
Like it seems like we are.
Oh, I see.
Did someone put this puzzle together so I can see the full thing?
They did on DC
go on
FanDome.
his Instagram.
Oh, Jim Lee's
No,
Instagram?
I'm saying the full thing together. He didn't post it.
Yeah, he did. And it's on the second thing. This thing. It's all the squares put together. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that's okay. So what is it? Okay. Why would you go look? Oh, DC FanDome and then not reveal what it is?
I don't know.
Who gives a fuck?
he just said that stay tuned, essentially.
Yeah, but he also told you stay tuned for DC Universe in Canada, and that was like 4 years ago.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
He also asked you how to use the bathroom in your Spider-Man outfit.
Yeah, he did. I met Jim Lee, and that's the first thing he told me. He asked me.
How do you piss, bro? That's so funny. Classic Jim Lee just asking, dude, how do you fucking twinkle? I don't know why Jim Lee sounds like that.
He's very short. He's a very short man. I was shocked. But he was
How are you
nice.
shocked? Have you never seen like an interview with him and like Dan Didio?
I had to like hunch over. Have you seen a picture of him?
He's tiny. He's like
Dan.
5'1" or something like that.
Yeah, he's a very small man.
I just love this like flashing lights in JD's room, and then like clearly there's other people entering because he keeps like looking up and around. He's like, do I say the flash loudly or not? Oh wow, he is.
Yeah, but you're
That's
also
like hunch over.
Me and you.
Yeah.
Me and you, Hunter.
That's how tall we thought you were, Harper.
Yeah, initially.
This guy's a hobbit.
Yeah, remember that? Remember you had like the picture of Gandalf with all the hobbits, and you were like me when I meet everyone.
Yeah. We're at the end. The Batman was the last thing.
Are we really? So
Yeah.
there was nothing. So it was 4 hours of nothing.
No, we saw Dwayne Johnson choke out a guy, and that wasn't even a Black Adam click. He just did that.
Do you remember? Like, not to suck Disney's balls too hard, but I will. Remember the Investors Day? Like every single thing they announced, they didn't even show footage from things. Like, I mean, they for a couple, but like every single thing, we were like, "What? That is awesome!" But like this, I'm like, "Oh, there's
even Ironheart." I'm not even a fan of Ironheart as a character. When they announced her series, I was like, "That's."
Because you know that they can improve on Riri as a character, because Marvel or Bendis invented her and then he left, and then Marvel went, let's do nothing with this character. Nothing
Basically,
whatsoever.
when was the last time she appeared?
It's a great question.
Yeah, like I haven't seen Riri in forever.
She has not been mentioned in any like comic book that I read for 3 years since 2017.
Yeah. That's been a while.
We're in 20. What year are we in? 2021.
We're in 2018.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for.
I saw Halloween Kills the other day and said it was 2018. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
That's the year we're in. Yeah. So they started with the behind the scenes like sizzle reel that was about a minute long, just showing shots of Batman being covered in like water because it's raining. And yeah, then they talked about it for a bit. Actress playing Selena Kyle, I forget her name.
Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah, thank you. She was saying that she told a story of how she has to like walk into a room and take like a motorcycle helmet off, and it took several takes because she couldn't take it off right. So that cool. And then they said for Robert Pattinson, as soon as he walked into the audition, Matt Reeves is like, yeah, you're a Batman. And then they took him to the side and had him do a suit test wearing Val Kilmer's suit for some reason. That was the suit that they had him put on. And
I mean, they had Christian Bale put on the same Val Kilmer suit.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
and
Christopher Reeves.
Henry Cavill had to do Christopher Reeves. So yeah.
Yeah, but it's like why the Kilmer suit? Why not like not the Keaton suit, but why not the Bale suit, if anything?
Well, why didn't they have Henry put on the suit?
No, what are you talking about? That is like the most obvious, like the Keaton suit and the Bale suit. They probably have propped up in a museum because people care. But the Kilmer suit, they're like, well, no one gives a fuck about that one.
Wait, but then why is it backwards for Superman? Because they shouldn't care about the Superman Returns suit, but they gave him the Reeves suit.
Something about the Superman curse, I'm gonna say. That's a very specific reference that clearly no one fucking understood. No, okay, moving on. Do you know the Superman curse? It's like every actor that plays Superman has like some like tragic thing happen in their life.
What happened to Brenner? Yeah.
Huh?
Brenner Roth.
Legends of Tomorrow.
Fair.
Henry Cavill got ignored by DC completely.
Yeah, he's been dropped.
Yeah.
Happened to.
Well, they said Robert Pattinson put on the Kilmer suit, and right away Pattinson was like, "I can't move." It's like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. And Matt Reeves said, "Yeah," and you started sweating a lot too. And Robert was like, "Yeah."
Oh my god.
He said he was very excited through adrenaline, and he got very nervous because he's like, "If the bat suit's gonna be like this suit, I don't know if I can do this."
I'm fucked.
Yeah, because he's like.
It's kind of like Batman and Batman Begins, where he's like, "I'd like to be able to turn my neck to," or what would we make you turn your neck? It would make getting out of driveway easier.
Is that said?
Yeah, Lucius Fox says that to him, like, "Oh, what if I
I
get you a
remember
suit?"
that. That's funny.
I just watched the whole Dark Knight trilogy last week. Still,
Oh, really? The whole thing?
yes.
What? Why?
Why is that? Why is that? Why is that unexpected?
I
It's a
just said, "Oh,
trilogy.
really?" I'm like,
No, I only watched
No,
half. I only watched half of each movie.
I'm with JD. You said it like that was an incredible
I'm
revelation.
sorry.
You're like, really?
Do you like
the
Rises?
whole
Do you
thing?
like Dark Knight Rises?
It's my least favorite out of the three, but I still think it's good.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think the first like half an hour is a little like, eh. Like I don't
it's
like
decent.
that they took 8 years between Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. Like Batman does nothing. Like after the hunt down after Two-Face, you think like, all right, he's gonna be the outlaw Batman. Like this is gonna be awesome. He just sits in his apartment or in his house and becomes like Hugh Hefner.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name? The guy like Leonardo DiCaprio plays in The Aviator.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
It's coming to me.
I just said it.
Damn it. Anyway, he goes like crazy and like he grows long nails and pees in a jar. They actually make a joke about it in The Dark Knight Rises, but
What are you talking about?
Granny Speech Tree?
in The Dark Knight Rises, right? He just
what
exists.
is with DC and piss jokes, man?
It was,
JD just struggling.
Hold on.
This is watching
I
a
just
man
asked
have
if
an
you like
aneurysm.
The Dark Knight Rises. That's all I
Hold on.
And he's like,
Hunter.
I swear there's a comment about piss and nails.
He plays Howard Hughes. That's what I was going for. Is that Hugh Hefner? That was
Oh,
right name.
Howard Hughes. Isn't
Howard
that,
Hughes,
isn't that
right?
who
Howard
Tony
Hughes goes
Stark's
like
based off of Howard
he was
Hughes.
like rich, and then he goes like crazy, and he lives inside his house, and he lets his nails grow really long, and he pees in a jar. And they make a joke like that's what happens to Bruce Wayne between The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises. I don't think that was smart. Like The Dark Knight.
So glad we took 3 minutes to explain that.
You know what? Why don't you go on Comixology and go read some Iron Man comics that nobody fucking reads?
I'm reading Doctor Strange now because I've blitzed through Iron Man, buddy. So fuck off.
Yeah,
I'm going for
Harper
another
picked a new
black-haired,
character.
goateed,
Tell me-
smart-ass
tell-
guy.
Tell me when you read every single Iron Man issue to exist.
I could do it. I should
don't
do
think you
it,
can.
shouldn't I?
No, Harper's about to be like, yeah, I don't agree, but I've read every Doctor Strange comic that came in the 2000s.
That
All
is gonna be
6.
fucking easy.
All 6 of them.
It's gonna be like 2 miniseries that I've already read, and then like 3 runs from 2015 to now.
Just kidding. Harper's not dumb enough to make a goal and let me read every comic of insert character from 2000s.
No, seriously.
Oh, you dumbass.
Oh.
That is Tyler, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
JD,
Batman Begins is great.
One
Dark
day.
Knight Rises is good.
And the Batman, Sir Robert Pattinson, looks great.
It really does.
I love that. I love the trailer. I'm so
love
glad.
that.
I loved it.
love that. Shut up.
Riddler's my favorite Batman villain, so I'm very happy that he's getting like a proper.
He's your favorite Batman.
Yeah, he is. Well, Batman Earth 1 Volume 2 is my favorite Batman comic.
Say that again in English. What was that?
Sorry, Batman Earth 1 Volume 2 is my favorite Batman comic, and that has Riddler as the main villain.
I'm more of a Flash Volume 9 full stop.
It doesn't have a
kind of
proper
Riddler
title.
guy. Thank you,
I wish
JD.
I wish I had a title.
I hate that Flash issue. Oh god.
Like if I were Batman Earth 1 Riddler, then it doesn't have like an actual. Does it? Maybe I'm wrong. This is my favorite Batman.
I actually don't know what is happening.
Have you read the Earth 1 Batman comics?
I've read everything.
Every Doctor Strange comic.
Not yet, but just you wait.
Batman Earth 1 Volume 2, because that's my favorite Volume 2. And that has Riddler as a villain. No, it's just called Batman Earth 1 Volume 2.
Yeah, the release is graphic novels, not a single issues.
Yeah, but like the story doesn't have like a story title.
What is happening?
So anyway, that's our thoughts on Robert now. Yeah. Jeff Johns is the greatest comic book writer of all time.
I just showed a picture of Jeff Johns. He wrote my favorite Batman comic, and that's what this movie feels like. Because in that comic, Riddler is like psychotic.
He wrote
Like,
my
he's a
favorite
serial
Flash
killer.
comic and my favorite Green Lantern comic.
But Riddler in like main continuity, he's not really a serial killer.
Favorite Aquaman comic. I'm just saying.
But in this, they literally show like a screen saying like serial killer live footage, and it shows like Riddler with the weird tape mask with the goggles.
Yeah.
It looks good. I'm sorry that Catwoman's in it, JD, but it looks good.
Well, funny enough. So I don't like Catwoman. I also don't like Penguin. I think Penguin's the stupidest DC character.
I don't like
out there.
Penguin either, but I did like his line here.
Like, has Penguin ever been in a good comic? Can you tell me a good comic with Penguin?
Batman the One Volume 1.
Heroes in Crisis issue 2.
I liked him in Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Wait, Arkham Knight or
Yeah.
Arkham City?
No, I'm talking
Arkham
Knight.
Knight. He's got like the glass eye and he like has a Cockney accent.
Yeah, that's Arkham City as well, but okay.
Oh, I'm thinking
Arkham.
Arkham Knight. I'm thinking the Arkham Knight missions where you're Nightwing.
Yeah.
What does he do?
Yeah, you like go to his.
Isn't that where you team up with Nightwing?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Great game. I don't like him, like, but they said that Penguin in this movie is a very minor character. Like the main villain is clearly Riddler, and Penguin's only in a small part. He was in a lot of this trailer, and what does he say when he's Batman's?
Isn't he also getting his own show on HBO Max?
Yeah, well, they didn't talk about it,
no.
so maybe it might not happen.
Man, you ever think about Arkham Knight? Like how when that game was coming out, like everyone across the board was like, "It's probably just going to be Jason Todd, isn't it?" And then it just was, and it's like,
I had a friend
there?
who was convinced that it was the Joker, and I was like, "Why would it be the Joker?"
Why would it be? Oh, actually, that was a lot of people thought.
Like, it's clearly going to be.
A lot of
Jason
people
Todd.
thought Thomas Wayne as well, and it's like.
It was the first teaser when they showed the Arkham Knight. He says like, "Time to die, old man," and like he clearly knows Batman's Bruce Wayne.
But also, "Time to die, old man" is the most Jason Todd fucking line I've ever heard in my life, too.
He says it under the Red Hood, doesn't he?
Probably, yeah.
I think he even says at one point the same line where he's like, "This is the greatest day of my life," which is what he says in Under the Red Hood.
Well, there you go.
What is Harper? You laughed at. I watched you watch the Batman trailer. What does Penguin say?
Yeah, fuck. It was very funny. He says like "sweetheart" at the end. But I don't remember what the rest of it was.
When the car came out of the fire.
Yeah.
No, it's when Batman's fighting in like the John Wick like nightclub, and Penguin says like, "Whoa, what?"
Just wait. I'll find it. Here we go. Yo, take it easy, sweetheart.
I like how he has that kind of like strong accent there.
He sounds like JD. You'll appreciate this. He sounds like Frank Sinatra from the Epic Rap Battles episode.
Easy Jaws of life.
Easy Jaws of life. I can't stand the races. That's literally what he sounds like.
Can't say the next line, but.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you can. You too.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Some people treat that word as not as.
Some people do. I think it's generally accepted as like, as long as you're not using it pointedly, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Does he use it pointedly? I don't remember.
I mean, it's a great.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think we're thinking of the different words. Are you thinking of the? Which one are you thinking of? Don't say it. Hugh. Oh, I was thinking. I was thinking that too, but I think the C one is actually technically worse. That's more outdated.
Interesting. See, I was under the impression that the Q
because
one
I
was
saw.
worse. And no one has any idea what we're talking.
No, Benedict Cumberbatch in 2015 when he was talking about like race inequality in like Hollywood used that word, and people were like, "That is so outdated," and he was like, "I had no idea. I'm so sorry." So I think that's actually technically the more outdated one. What is this? Why are we talking about this?
I just want to know what Penguin said in the trailer. The last shot of school when Penguin like basically got by, he's like, "I got him, I got him." And then Batman comes out and knocks the car upside down, and then you get the.
And that's where you turn into Will. I don't like the Batmobile.
I like it.
Idiot. What?
I don't like
it's
it.
so sick.
Okay,
It's classic.
Like it.
It's very classic,
Yeah,
which
but
makes sense.
just like-
This is year 2 Batman.
Cool. Don't care.
Oh,
Cool. Tumblr was better.
No, it was not. The Tumblr isn't good.
the
Tumblr was Frank Miller-esque.
It was a box.
It was Frank Miller.
It was a box of polygons.
Frank Miller-esque. Therefore, it is better.
Tumblr was cool, and the Batman vs. Batmobile.
I agree.
was cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
Snyder Batmobile was good.
Superman one is pretty cool.
It's very good. Yeah, it's very good.
So yeah.
Keaton's
That one was
good.
in Rocket League.
So go kick rocks.
I don't like the Tumblr. It just seems like a box to me.
Oh, I love the Tumblr. It's Dark Knight Returns-esque.
Oh, it's Dark Knight Returns. Stop.
Does it come in black? Oh man, so cool.
Venom.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's
You just
it.
used our third one. I was
That's the
gonna
last
save it for,
one,
I was
you
gonna save it for the Goodbye Harper, and you ruined
For
it.
fuck's sake.
Damn. Oh, speaking of, I should play Tyler's thing now before I forget.
Oh yeah.
Comic Boy, he was on the podcast a couple of years back. He was gonna be on this episode, but something happened, so
Thank God.
he's not here. But he sent me a little thing for me to play on the podcast. Let's see if I can go back somehow, because I'm like halfway through it and then I stopped listening. Okay, I gotta play the whole thing on mute, and then I'm gonna play it here. He did send like a 3-second clip. I won't play it on here because it'll be bad quality of just him be like
Okay.
watching the Batman trailer. He talked a lot here. I have no idea he recapped DC FanDome, essentially saying what he thought in a single voice message.
That doesn't seem that hard, considering we could have condensed this episode down into like 59
Yeah, this
seconds.
episode's been going on forever.
Yeah.
Hold on, it's almost done, and then I'll play it here. But yeah, he might return to the podcast one day. We'll see. We'll see. Now that Harper's leaving us for how long?
Till December.
While. Yeah.
No, that's not that bad.
At least.
Okay, here's Tyler's thing.
Okay. So I'm recording this because I can't be on the podcast for everyone, that's listening in. I'm recording this right after I watched that Batman trailer, so I'll go through everything. Black Adam, I guess it looks cool. I don't give a fuck. The Flash looks cool. Superman and Lois is cool. The Flash movie looks cool. The boots on the Flash show are cool. Oh my God, what else was there besides the Batman? Pierce Brosnan looks cool as Dr. Fate. I will say that about Black Adam. Oh my God, I'm forgetting so much else. Oh, the games look cool. Suicide Squad looks cool, and the Gotham Knights game looks cool. I don't know anything else. I'm stuck on the Batman. The Blue Beetle suit looks awesome. Batgirl looks awesome. Supergirl, I don't care. It's going whatever. Bye. Milestone, that shit looks cool. Oh my God, they're making a CG animated Super Sons movie. That looks cool. But obviously the Batman. I'm gonna say I made a whole video reacting to it, but I'm just gonna send you the last 5 seconds because that's all that really mattered. Holy shit, that was good.
There's the clip. I guess I'll.
That's very funny.
The most Tyler reaction.
Yeah, it's hard to kind of think back on DC FanDome after it ends with the best thing.
I was gonna say every single thing that happened. Yeah.
It was.
Let me just remember 4 hours.
Yeah, and that's DC FanDome. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Not really.
Okay. Thanks for listening to a hero story.
Thanks for having
Wait,
me.
was there nothing else this week?
I mean, there was comics and stuff, but I thought we were just talking
us?
DC FanDome.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me on the podcast.
Yeah, Harper, we're gonna miss you.
I was gonna make a joke about that fellow from Marvel who has black goo all over him, but unfortunately I can't say his name.
Yeah,
Fellow
you
from
can't.
Marvel with black
we
goo.
licensed it for only 3 jokes. Yeah.
And I was gonna use it in your goodbye, but unfortunately Hunter ruined that. So
sorry. Here, you know what?
I just want to say.
I think you can have the.
I just want to say thank you for.
Serious?
That was terrible.
Oh my God.
Harper, thank you for being on the show, man. I really enjoyed you being on, and you'll always be a lethal protector in my heart.
Sake. I almost cried, and then I very much didn't.
No, we're gonna miss you, Harper. You came as like a guest, followed by another guest 2 weeks later.
I'll never forget that first episode. I'll never forget that first episode where he was like honored to be on, and then he's like, "All right, what's up, fuckers?"
Yeah, it literally went week 1, "Hi guys, I'm so excited to be here," and then now I'm just like, "Fucking, I can't wait to not have to do this."
It's kind of like when you have a new teacher in the school year, and the first day they got to be all professional, and you get used to them, and then you grow to like them, and that's kind of what we did with you.
And you
As
are a teacher,
I
so.
can confirm. Yeah, I can confirm. I mean, that's why I won't be on the show.
Yeah.
Look,
Never forget when we talked to Mark Wahlberg, not the real Mark Wahlberg, but another Mark Wahlberg.
he's great. We should get him on the show, or you guys should get him on the show.
We'll find a way.
You know what is funny? There is one funny thing to think about, though.
Oh yeah.
We're in the middle of October, so I'll probably only be gone for 7 episodes. But still, that's a decent gap, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
And I might just not come back after that anyway.
No, you will. You signed the contract.
Unless we don't record on the
Or sorry, we had
like
the
episode
symbiote
we're
on you
recording on a
who
special
signed the
C day.
contract.
You guys.
Like
just
for
talk the
example,
fuck
if we
over me.
recorded after Eternals and it wasn't a Thursday episode, then technically you could possibly.
Oh,
be
yeah.
on.
Oh
So,
yeah, well, then I would just.
mean,
Yeah, then I
we
would
don't
just-
always record on Thursday.
Do
I
you
know.
want to come on for the Eternals episode in like 2
When
weeks?
is that? Is that
2
2
weeks
weeks away?
Yeah.
All right. Well, looks like this is a good final one. Let's just say I'm going to be
It's
very
not goodbye.
sporadic.
It's just
from now on.
farewell.
Yeah.
Like Tyler
Oh, just like-
is more
just like
off.
me.
Tyler is more off than on. I'm gonna be somewhere in the middle. I'll be here if you guys need me. Who's the
Which-
character that did that? It's like
Yeah, I was about to
If you-
say that sounds like a line.
it's the
That's- Batman. And
I'm Steve Rogers at the end of Civil War, right? I've just given you guys the phone and I've apologized and I'm like, whenever you need me, I'll be there. And that's the end.
Well, it's
Nice.
okay. Even though you're gonna be off the show a couple times, I guess you'll be back for Eternals in a few weeks. We do have a fraction of a guest coming up here pretty quick. So no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was gonna say.
I was gonna say Matt
like, wait,
Fraction's
what?
coming on the show.
I thought you meant Matt
That's-
Fraction was coming.
That's what I thought you were building to. I was
Harper
like,
just
whoa,
looked
this
up.
guy.
What?
I was like, Matt Fraction is like my idol. No, I'm kidding. Mark Waid is, but still.
But yeah, I mean,
wow.
you'll be back. I imagine Eternals comes out the same week in Australia as it does in North America.
Oh, actually, I should check that because Venom didn't. So
It's November 5th. when it
Eternals
comes out.
release date Australia.
So I'll be seeing you on the 4th.
huh? Wait, when does it come out for you?
The 4th.
Of November.
Yeah.
28th of October. I get to see it a week before.
What?
Yeah, we're back to that. Australia used to fucking be that, man.
Yeah,
We
I
used
know.
to get
I saw
everything-
open season in Australia before I was on a
What an achievement.
I also saw
Lucky you.
Madagascar escape to Africa.
Oh wow, lucky you.
I talked to my
Shit.
I was emailing my Canadian friends like I just saw open season and Boo the Bear was pretty funny.
Fuck up. Looks like that's it.
So okay.
I'll be back in 2 weeks.
Anything you want to
Wow.
say before you go?
So wait, I'm only off for one episode.
I'll probably be off for next episode too, so it works out. No, I'm joking.
Oh shit, that means it's gonna be Sean. Oh god, chills up your spine. Anyway,
Anything you want
do
to
I
say?
have something to say?
Yeah.
No. No, I got nothing. No,
Just
doesn't feel too official.
you know what they say. We stay hungry, we devour.
I never got a chance to say thank you, and you'll never have to. Sorry,
Got
I love
that.
Batman Begins now.
Bread though, but I'm still sour. What's the money line?
Oh, money don't grow on trees. They're green, but those are leaves. It's my favorite Eminem line in this Carnage song.
Oh my god.
That song's terrible.
Should I end it?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. See you in a couple weeks. Ow! I snapped my finger.